So here is part 1 of Effortless Abundance, and I'm calling this Get Yourself Golden, because we're going to go into what I call the frequency of joy, the golden light, and it is from there that we access effortless abundance. Before we begin, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Lou Emmanuel, and I have a lot of websites. There are many things that I do, and they all revolve around the theme of joy and enjoying life and coming into the fullness of your enjoyment of life. So there are books that I have written on this theme, as well as novels and collections of poetry, and you can find them at www.lulu.com/spotlight/LouEmmanuel33. There are poems as well as beautiful photographs of the natural world that I have taken, and you can find these at my poetry blog at www.hereandnowwithyou.blogspot.ca. And there is a lot of information, inspiration, and advice on my personal journey blog that goes back years and really goes into a lot of what we'll be exploring today in much more depth. And you can find that at www.beinglouemmanuel.blogspot.ca. And of course there's my YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/LouEmmanuel. There's a lot there as well. My main website offers personal sessions of intuitive counseling, light language transmissions for healing, and other services. And you can find that at www.beautifultangle.wordpress.com. Now, I want to explain and express why I feel that I have something to offer you here that can make a difference in your life and bring you to effortless abundance. And that is really to go into my own journey. I have been studying and exploring and discovering and working toward what I would call wisdom for over 40 years. When I was a teenager, I knew that what I wanted to be when I grew up was wise. And over the years, it became apparent that I really didn't have any other ambition. and that this was really my driving passion. So I've been on my own personal journey, and it has given me insights and information and knowledge that I really want to share. I have a friend who is an artist, and I know that she has struggled over the years to be true to her art and yet at the same time earn a living and try to make a way for herself. And I was reading an autobiography of another artist, Emily Carr, Canadian artist. And I thought of my friend, and I thought, I would really like her to read this book. And we haven't been in contact for a couple of 2-3 years now. And I didn't care about that. I just wanted to give her the book because I thought it would mean something to her to read it. Because Emily Carr also struggled. So I emailed her and asked her if she had read it, and she said she had not. So I ordered it for her and had it sent to her. And she was very grateful. And I explained to her that for me at this time, giving to others is like breathing. It's what I do. And that's because I have so much abundance in my life. I can't perceive of any lack. And it occurred to me when I had this experience with my friend and the book that I should tell people about this effortless abundance that I'm experiencing and how I got here, so that they have the option, they have the choice then, if they would like to, follow in the way that I went, to also experience it. There are many, many books and offerings about the topic of prosperity and abundance. You don't have to follow this one. But it sure worked for me, and it's brought me to a life of unbelievable beauty, ease, and grace. It has nothing to do with having a whole lot of money, just by the way. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about the way we see the world. So that's why I'm offering this to you now. So just get comfortable where you are. It's a good idea to do this with a friend, because there is an exercise that you can do together in the second part of this 4-part offering. And it's a really powerful exercise to do with someone. So I make the suggestion that you find a friend who would like to experience this workshop with you, and you both listen to it, and especially for part 2, you do it together. Also, it's important that you have a quiet space where you can listen to this uninterrupted, because I'm going to take you into feelings that you wouldn't really want to be having to share your attention with something else. So it's a good idea to be in a quiet, uninterrupted space when you listen to all of these 4 parts of this workshop. I wanted to mention why I speak slowly when I present a workshop like this. There are actually a few reasons why I speak slowly. It allows me to take the time to bring through the wisest part of me, because that's what I want to give to you. And it slows us down. It slows things down for you so that you can be discerning. Because what is my truth may not be your truth. So if I present slowly, this allows you the time to kind of run what I'm saying, what I'm presenting to you, through your own sense of acceptance or deciding it's not for you. It doesn't mean the whole workshop might not be for you, but maybe I say something and you say, not so much for me, but I'll listen to what else she has to say. I've done this many, many times with all the things that are put out on the internet. And oftentimes there are some nuggets of real gold, real value in a whole lot of stuff that I'm not interested in. And I don't feel that I've wasted my time by going through the whole thing and taking out those nuggets of value to me. And what's valuable to me isn't necessarily valuable to you or anyone else, but to me, that's where the gold was. So the same when you're listening to or reading what I offer, there may be something there that makes you go, yes. And there may be a whole lot of stuff where you're saying, not so much. You don't have to be uncomfortable with rejecting some of what I have to say, because it's my truth, it may not be your truth. So me going slowly allows you the time to really be discerning. It also slows us down so that it can all really be thoroughly taken in. Because effortless abundance comes from within. So this has to go deep, what I'm offering here. And when I speak slowly and give pause, it slows us down to the rhythm of the universe, which is a sacred space. I just want to mention also the importance of breathing. When we intentionally breathe slowly and deeply, we help ourselves to integrate new information. So especially as you go through the exercises, remember to breathe, and sometimes I'll even say, take a breath, meaning take a conscious, slow, deep breath. As you go through this, just concentrate on how it feels for you. Because if you are going to take something away from here that you can use consistently to bring yourself to a new way of being in the world, it's going to be how it feels and being able to bring yourself into that feeling. the feeling of effortless abundance, the feeling of being connected to the flow. So I'm going to begin now with the actual information that I'd like to impart. Everything is energy. We are energy. Everything that surrounds us is energy. We already know this through the work that physicists have done. But what does it mean for us? We can change our energetic vibration by intending to do so. We can do it by our will. And it often begins by taking that deep breath, that conscious breath, and simply centering ourselves and saying, I'm choosing to change my vibration. And we're going to practice that. I call these energetic vibrations frequencies. It's feeling. You'll feel it. It's a way of being. And since everything is energy and there's really no wall between you and anything else, the energy that you are being in that moment, that you've chosen through your intention, is met in the world around you by a similar energy. Law of attraction, which we've all pretty much heard about, says that we draw to us that which we are. But we can go even further than law of attraction into creation. So if you are holding the frequency of joy, you will create joy in the world around you, and you'll see it. If you're holding the frequency of gratitude, you'll see gratitude and things to be grateful for all around you. Our emotions and our thoughts have an effect on our energy frequency. But our energy frequency also has an effect on our emotions and our thoughts. And through our intention and our attention, we can bring ourselves more and more as we practice into a state where we are experiencing effortless abundance. So let's practice that now. We're just going to practice intending to hold an energetic frequency. So get yourself centered in your body. Put your hands maybe on your thighs or your knees, so that you bring yourself fully into your body. This isn't about being up in our heads. It's centered in your heart. And breathe slowly and deeply. You don't have to hyperventilate, just Be conscious of your breath. And we're going to choose the frequency of gratitude. And you may be able to just take yourself there, or you may want to think of something for which you feel gratitude. And feel how that feels for you. And then just run that frequency. It's in your heart, and it's light. It's not heavy. It's subtle. It's not like, wow, I'm so grateful. That's the emotion of gratitude. We're running the frequency, which is much, much lighter, much less dramatic. If you call up something that you feel grateful for and feel it in your heart, and then just choose that as your frequency. And run it like a kind of a hum emanating from your heart, like an energetic hum. That's why I call it a frequency. And don't forget to breathe. And just notice how that feels. It's subtle. Let's try appreciation. Again, if you can get yourself there, just go ahead and do so, and if you can't, just think of something that you really appreciate. It's very similar to gratitude, but it's not quite the same. And bring that feeling into your heart and feel it as a frequency, as a hum. It's just a little bit different than gratitude. Appreciation. We appreciate the qualities of something, how it is. Now try love. And again, this one is just a little bit different than the other two. You may find it easier to call up the feeling of love. Bring it into your heart, if it wasn't already there, and run that as a frequency, as a hum of love. Now these are high vibrational frequencies. That is to say, they make us feel really good. They lighten us up. They bring us to joy, gratitude, appreciation, love. You know, compare these to resentment, jealousy, anger. These are so very different. And if all that you did was to bring these frequencies into your heart on a daily basis, morning and evening, say, you would change your life. Your life would change for the better. But you can do this whenever you think of it. You can bring yourself into these frequencies. By saying the word, you bring yourself there. By stating your intention, I'm going to have the frequency of gratitude. You take yourself there. Just a little bit of attention, a moment, and you're there. Now I'm going to take you into the golden energy. Get yourself golden. And we're going to work with our breath on this one. So as you inhale, you fill your heart with the golden light of unconditional love. And as you exhale, you send that golden light into your mind, filling your mind with golden light. And as you inhale, you fill your heart once again with the golden light of unconditional love. Don't worry about what you think it might be. It's in you. It's there. And as you exhale, you send that unconditional love, that golden light, into your emotional being. And you fill your emotional being with that light and that love. This is unconditional love. It makes no judgment, ever. It is pure acceptance, pure peace. And notice that your mind and your emotional being are now aligned with each other. And as you inhale, fill your heart again with the light and the love. And as you exhale, send it out into your physical body, into every cell. You can take a few breaths for this one. Right down to your toes, into your fingertips, right up to the top of your head, and all down your back, down the back of your body as well. Now again, as you inhale, You light up your heart center with golden light of unconditional love. And as you exhale, you send this golden light into your chakra system, all your chakra. If you don't know about the chakra system, don't worry about it, just intend to do it. And send the golden light into your energy body, your auric field, your energetic field. All these words pretty much mean the same thing. And this is the experience of unconditional love within your own self. And I call this the mother lode of frequencies. And when you run the frequency of unconditional love, this is the gateway to effortless abundance. Because this is the energy of the universe, of creation, of God, of Source, of all that is. You can call it joy. It's very, very close to the frequency of joy. Call it unconditional love. A golden light, almost like warm honey, in a vibrant golden color that just flows through your energy field and all through your body, your emotional being, and your mind, your mental being. And this takes you to effortless abundance.